Okay, hi everyone. Doing a screen share for this record of our workshop. No, I can't get to Facebook. There we go. Okay. Good morning. So I'm just going to go through our list of the social media workshop series that we held on Thursday. Thank you everyone for attending. On Thursday, our topic was Facebook business pages. So let's just do a quick recap of the points that we covered. Number one, we covered what is the difference between a business page and a personal page. So I'm just on my personal page now. You can see that a personal page is your name, Sarah Clark. You have friends as opposed to followers and likes. And you have very high security settings that you have access to so that you can control what other people see about you personally on Facebook. So that's a personal page. A business page is an actual page that's public as long as somebody has Facebook. And the difference is that they have the opportunity to like and follow your Facebook business page as opposed to friend you. And one of the things that I have seen before is that a business tries to set up a personal profile with their name on it and then invite people to be their friend. And that is highly frowned upon. In fact, it's against Facebook's rules and regulations. So if you ever see a business that's done that, you might want to let them know, hey, you might be risking getting shut down. And I actually worked with a business that happened to. One of their employees had set up an account not realizing that that's not how they were supposed to do it. And all of the data and everything got shut down in there. So not a good idea to do that. Okay, so a Facebook page, you can see once you set it up, you have access to inbox notifications, insights, publishing tools, settings, that sort of thing. We talked about how this is a profile picture and this is a cover photo. And it's kind of fun. Just a quick tip for the holidays is to change your cover photo for the season. So I'll probably be doing that soon. And even last year, I think I added a little Santa hat to my profile picture, kind of fun. So those are things that you can swap out sometimes. If you have an event or something, go ahead and do that. You want to make sure that all of the information on your About tab is completed in its entirety, because that's the important contact information that somebody's going to be using to reach your business from Facebook. The other thing that I highly suggest is that you take advantage of the About Me section. You can do a separate cover photo, and it's quite a long area of text that you can include that is indexed by Google. So that's an important feature that I highly recommend you use. And it looks funny if it's blank, actually. If you ever go to a page and it's not there, it looks like something's missing. Okay, Facebook business pages. So then Facebook groups. I'm going to be setting up a Facebook group today, and I'm going to invite you all to be part of it. It's going to be a private Facebook group. I'm going to set it up under my page, and I'm going to set up a group, and we're the only ones that are going to have access to it. There's different ways to set up groups. You can also set them up so that anybody has access to it. You can set up a group from your personal page too. So one of the benefits of having a Facebook group is that the people that have joined your group are generally going to see all of your content. In fact, they might even get email notifications every time that something is posted in that group. So it's beneficial because a Facebook page, even though you post, it might not be seen by people that have liked your page because of the Facebook algorithms. So using a group can be a way, not around that, but it can be an initial part of your strategy that might work really well. Okay, so we talked about groups. And obviously, if you have any questions about any of these things, please let me know. Okay, so posting to Facebook pages, I think we got a little bit onto some ways that you can create content when we talked about this at our workshop. We talked about Canva and Google Drawings and ways to actually curate content through Google Alerts. And then to actually post to Facebook, you can either use the publishing tool here. It's very similar to when you're posting personally, or you can use a program like Hootsuite to actually schedule things in advance. And you can actually schedule things in advance from your Facebook page too. Okay, so interacting and growing Facebook business pages. I think I'm going ahead here. Facebook page, creating your own group, participating in groups. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna circle back. I wasn't done about all the points we talked about in groups. Another benefit of being part of a group is that you can participate in a group as your business page if you've joined as your business page. That is something that is relatively new, and I'm still just exploring it. For most of the groups I've joined that I use for business, I do just use my personal account, my Sarah Clark, but it would be better reach if I use my media strategist account. So I'm going to start doing that as my strategy moving forward, wherever I can. Again, some groups don't allow that. Okay, posting to Facebook pages, scheduling content creation, tagging accounts. So when you're writing a post in Facebook, if you use the @ symbol, that's how you tag an account. If you tag another account that you've included them in your post, then they're gonna get notification, and hopefully they're gonna like and share that content. So that's a really good way of interacting and engaging with people, is to make sure that you tag them on Facebook. And then we talked about what makes a good post, and I'll just use one that I have just done today. What makes a good post? A great image that's got branding on it. So by branding, I mean like your logo or your headshot with your website or your phone number or something like that. It's got well-written text, hashtags, and a call to action. So in this case, it's got a link to my blog post, hashtags that are related to the blog post and to my industry. And hopefully you guys agree that that's a pretty compelling picture. Hashtags, we spoke a little bit about hashtags, and there was some question about what they are exactly. So hashtags are a search term that is clickable. So if I click on the hashtag Sarah Clark Biz, which I've used in the past, what should happen is any posts that have ever been made with that hashtag will come up. So it's kind of a cool way that people can search either for your business or for certain search terms like social media management, or maybe you're looking for something more generic such as hashtag Orangeville. So if you're a local business in Orangeville, every single post that you make, really, it would be highly recommended that you hashtag it with Orangeville, because people are going to be searching for your geographical location. So this brings up hashtags that have all been made with the hashtag Orangeville in them. Okay, so tips and tricks to grow your page. That was one of my favorite parts, I think, because that's probably what everybody's wondering about. Okay, now I've got my my Facebook page, and I've started creating content, and I'm sharing it, and I'm tagging people, and I'm joining groups and all that stuff. How are other ways that I can grow my page? So one of the things that you can do is to invite your friends. I suggest that this is one of the first things that you do anyways, because really your friends are going to be your biggest supporters, hopefully. So if you click on that little, sorry, I probably went too fast, from your Facebook page, if you scroll down the right-hand side, there's a little area where it will say invite friends. Facebook actually encourages you to do this. So if you click on the invite friends, it will pull up all of your personal friends, and you have the opportunity to go through and invite them to like your page. The other way that you can increase awareness of your page is that you can comment on posts from your business page. So let's just take this example, A Wrinkle in Time. Right now, I'm commenting as Sarah Clark. That's my personal page. if I click on this little arrow, and unfortunately Facebook made it a pretty small thing to choose from, you toggle so that now if you are going to like, comment, or share, I'm doing it as my business page. So if I click on comment, I'm commenting as Sarah Clark Media Strategist. And I can say, welcome, Lori. And then when I hit enter, this gives other people the opportunity to see my page. It's a win-win because we're interacting. Canva. Okay, so I'm just going to take another. If you come across an ad on Facebook by a business and it's sponsored, guess what? It's going to be getting lots of interaction. I'm going to comment as Sarah Clark and say, I love Canva and can't wait to see the new features coming in 2020. Now, Canva's actually paying for my business to get some extra exposure. So does everybody get that part? That's pretty fun, right? Participate in groups as your page already talked about. And then really, your Facebook page is going to get more growth if you're sharing good content on a consistent basis and you're interacting as your page and you're interacting with other people. Remember, the more engagement equals more engagement. And then lastly, we talked about paid Facebook ads on boosting like campaigns, website clicks, and other. So one of the strategies that I love, and I do this almost exclusively for myself and all of my clients, is to use boosting as opposed to any other type of campaign just for us, because most of the businesses we work with are small to medium-sized businesses or ourselves. I have found just through trial and error, we get the biggest benefit from allocating our budget to boosting. So when you boost an ad, you're allocating a specific budget for Facebook to show one post to an audience of your choice, and you allocate a budget to it. So for example, I have boosted our Adopt a Charity campaign, and I think I've allocated $25 to it. I used, specifically in this ad, I used no text, no branding, no logo, because I know from experience that Facebook doesn't like it when you have lots of text on your image. I want this particular ad to go really far. So that's why I just used some images on it. So when you've boosted an ad, you can see that already 2,400 people have seen it. I've had 240 engagements. I mean, this is really incredible exposure. Now, the tip I want to give you is when you boost a post and people have, even if you haven't boosted a post, and people have liked your post, you can click on, this is hard to find, but the little number of people that have liked your post, you can click on that number and it's going to expand and show you all the people that have interacted on that post. It now gives you the opportunity to invite them to like your page. And this is a wonderful way of growing the number of followers that you have on your page. And in my world, a follower once gained is worth at least $1, at least. I was working with a company recently and we were trying to buy likes for them through a like campaign and we were paying over $2 per new like. So if you can get them to like your page this way, it's way cheaper. And these boosts are benefiting you because your business reach is increasing, the interaction on your post is increasing, and your likes are increasing. So over time, having a budget to boost Facebook ads on a regular basis is really going to be a great part of your strategy. There are also like campaigns, so we talked about that. You basically just go through the promote, through the ad center. If anybody needs help with that, just let me know. And you set up it's a daily campaign. So you might say, okay, I want to allocate $1 a day to increasing my likes. And you might just set it to Orangeville. And then on an ongoing basis, it's going to be shown on Facebook. Let's see if we can find one here on the right-hand side usually. And I don't see any over here, but it would show up under sponsored post. And that goal is to increase the likes to your page. So I think that was all the topics that we talked about Facebook business pages. If I missed anything, let me know. I'm going to set up our group now and send you all a link for it. And then we will reconvene in January. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Now I just have to figure out how to, finish. So bye.